said it was too fuzzy. Like,
It's still too fuzzy.
I can't. That's the best they can do.
Oh.
yeah, you know, like better.
Like you need to
Yeah,
get
put
the.
it on like a piece of paper instead of a dark background.
Yeah, get a
And
piece of
that would
paper.
probably be better.
Yeah, like you have to do that manually if you want to
Okay.
put it again.
So, man, I can't stream for long. That's the thing.
Someone tried to steal your Battlefront. Oh,
Yeah, that's
I have a piece of paper.
man. That's the only problem.
Yeah. This one right here.
Stuff. So let me show you how to.
Right here.
Well, let's do it individually, I guess. Or does he need it all like together?
I don't think so. I think, or should we just do them together?
Try it on that paper and see.
No, Mom. Does he need?
Oh, like individual? Yeah, just go ahead. Individual.
Okay.
It'll probably be better.
So let me show you how
Yeah,
to do
so.
this. So see that there, the white paper there.
But just to continue what I was saying.
Do press this button right here and press it twice. Like press it.
Yeah, just to continue what I was saying.
Press it twice. And it will show you
Listening, yeah, I gotta sleep soon, Isaiah.
because I pressed it twice.
But yeah, there should be no problem with just listening to music, and especially on a graveyard shift. You need to do whatever it takes to stay awake. And I think listening to music should at least be allowed. Unless the person is a complete slacker, it should be allowed. This graveyard shift is definitely annoying, bro. And it's not like the work there is hard. The literal biggest problem is just staying awake.
I'm learning this from my. This is a thing.
That's the only problem with that shift.
The Alexander family.
I mean, just where I work,
The one that does all of our stuff.
the one time I wouldn't listen to music during a job is if I'm in a group project. Yeah, for me, I'm not in a group project. It's just we fix something when something goes wrong. Wait 4 hours for something else to happen, and then we fix it. And then once we fix it, that's it. Like, bro, my job, it's very simple, but it's tedious because it only happens every like couple hours. Yes, Isaiah. Today, let me just tell you about today. Today, the machines did not break down once.
This is the first one.
We were just sitting there waiting for it to break down. Nothing broke down today. We were just sitting there doing nothing. It is so boring.
So in the first one, the story is they were using Emily Blunt's character, who's an FBI agent, in order to go to Mexico on.
But hard to stay awake. How would you entertain yourself? That's the thing, Isaiah. They have this camera. They have a camera that's right at the window of where my section is of the company. So as long as you're not in the camera sight, well, as long as you're not in where the camera can see you, you can go on your phone. But Then, if one of the people walks in and they see you on your phone,
You're in trouble.
you either get fired on the spot or they're just going to tell the agency. Because I got the text message from the black guy. He was telling me other stuff that happened. So apparently, he got rid up 6 different times from each supervisor. He got just he fell asleep on camera 2 times. He got caught sleeping 3 times, and then when he was reading a booklet that apparently you have to read, he fell asleep right next to the head supervisor. Yeah, on the spot. This company hates people using their phones. You can't even listen to music to stay awake. That's the one thing I hate about it. This company. Like, if they at least allowed us to listen to music, because especially for us, we literally sit there and wait for something to break down. High school dean? You know, Bull, funny thing. There's a person named Dean there who is actually a pretty cool guy. Apparently, he owns a tea shop, so that's cool. Oh, yeah, you can't wear earphones. You can't wear hats. You can't. You can only wear a certain type of jacket. No revealing clothing, male or female. You can't wear earrings. You can't wear rings. They have big policies. Oh yeah, this one was the weirdest one, but they don't allow. I had to literally see this in the booklet when I was reading it, but apparently you cannot wear white socks.
Can you pick me up?
You see, Bull, the reason for that is in my company they have so many cooling fans because the machines heat up the room to a certain degrees. So they put on the AC, all the cooling fans. So all you hear are fans and machines going off.
7 minutes.
But again, my job is when something breaks down, I fix it. Today, nothing broke down. So I was just sitting there waiting. So just know, I was waiting until 10 o'clock all the way up to 6:30. How do you entertain yourself at that point? How do you try to stay awake? So what if you broke the machine down purposely? Actually, a certain guy by the name of Henry told us about a guy who actually did that just to be able to do something. He was fined a couple $1,000s. He had to fix the machine and then be on his way. And also, the agency that he was a part of kicked him out. Like, this company, don't get me wrong, I like the job that I do, but God, it is so boring. Didn't tax him more. I mean, they probably did, but Henry didn't tell us the rest of the story. But I'm glad I found this crack coffee that works. I'm good at staying awake. The only problem is the rest of them restriction. Yeah. I mean the lady that is over the night shift, she's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, apparently she was being used for her kindness back in the day, so she's a little bit more strict now. But for the most part, as long as you're a hard worker, she's pretty cool. But there is an Asian guy. Yes, Bull, that's what I'm saying. Would you be able to wear puff jackets? Yes, you're able to wear those. But yeah, it's just so because that could mess with a person's head, high key. Like all that time, no music. You can't look at any videos or anything. You have to sit there and hear just machines running. And you have to try and keep yourself awake because the cameras are going to catch you and then they'll fire you on the spot. It's like, ugh. What type of job, bruh? I mean, literally, it's a die sorter job. It does sound like I'm in the Arkham Asylum. What? That's crazy, bull. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, though. The one thing they do is, oh, this is another thing. You can't take too many breaks. You get a total of 4 breaks. That's it. No, that's the crazy thing though. They told me about this job, but never told me, like, oh, this. They never showed me the fine print, even though I asked. A lot of businesses do that. No, that. What do you mean 4 breaks? In a day. Each day you only have 4 breaks. So you get a break. You get a break at a certain time, and then you also have to do lunch. But if you take an extra break, if you take an extra break, they could potentially fire you. Either that or lower your pay. It's one or the other. Um, one of my coworkers who taught me how to do the job told me that one day he took about 7 breaks and they only gave him half the amount that he was supposed to receive. But you know what? My coworkers did tell me something though. They said it's the most easiest job with so many limitations. 7 breaks. 7 is crazy. Okay, 2 of those breaks, I believe he said, were just so he could sleep in the car. Because some days he just didn't get enough sleep. But I remember there was another day where he just walked off, got coffee. He told me he walked off, got coffee, and came back. Oh, yeah. And then let me tell you about the head of the company. Bro, this dude is insane. Kinda literally. How long is the job? 8 hours. So imagine you show up at 9 o'clock. You have to sit there for 8 hours until something breaks down. you have to listen to machines go off all night throughout the day. But here's the crazy part. It's the easiest job with the most restrictions. Yeah, 4 breaks in 8 hours. That's at least decent. But having to listen to, I'm telling you, that part and trying to stay awake is so annoying. Because another thing that they are apparently starting to do is the only thing you can drink is coffee. Nothing else. They're starting to put restrictions on different types of drinks. I don't exactly what it means, Lava. I don't know how else you want me to say it, but they're making coffee the only drink you drink there. What about water? I mean, they don't have like a water machine. Well, they don't have anything for water. They just have a bunch of coffee makers. That's it. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's coffee, you can drink it. Let's see. There was somebody. I can only guess that this guy got fired because he was caught drinking a 5-hour energy. I mean, yeah, you know, that's what happened to that one guy. He drank a 5-hour energy. Never saw him ever since. Mormons can't have caffeine? Really? Huh. You know what? That explains a lot, actually. But yeah, let me tell you about the head supervisor. Well, not the head supervisor, the head of the company. This dude talks so fast, you can't understand him. And also, this is the same guy who fired the black guy. But yeah, the head of the company talks so fast. Is he Hispanic? Yes. That'd be me sometimes, not gonna lie. Yeah, and also, I don't know why, but he's always sweating whenever anybody sees him. Like, bro, he was sweating at 1 a.m. I don't know, bro. Something's wrong with him. Sweating. Yes. His hair was wet and he was sweating. Let's see. what else about my job is they just have so many restrictions. Like the restrictions and trying to stay awake is so difficult. You mill. What? What do you mean by that? How am I supposed to take that? But yeah. But yeah, today nothing went off, so we were just sitting there for 8 hours listening to the sound of machines, and that's it. I'm a night person, so I can't relate. Here's the thing. I'm a night person as well. I've done a... It's just... Yo, it's just something about... Like, when you start work, it just hits automatically. Yeah, I know the time. Yeah. Y'all can't stand by it. No. We have to sit in our department, wait for something to go off. No, they don't allow us to go on break until it's literally the exact time. Until then, you sit there until something breaks. And one of my coworkers said they're thinking about quitting because they just hate it. And it's crazy because that coworker is the same person who taught me how to do my job. I take all 4 breaks. Now, just know, Yamil, each break, you have to wait until it's the literal exact time. If you want to take your break at 5:10, you have to wait until 5:10. You can't go any earlier, you can't go any later. You have to write down what time you're going on your breaks. And then if you go at a certain time and you... Because they keep a recording of that. And it's like, what? That's so weird. But it's just they told me it's just to make sure everybody goes on break when they say they... they go. Honestly, I did not sign up for this.
But then there's potatoes right there too, Simon.
Bro, it is so boring.
Later when you finish.
Like, bro, every time I text y'all in Discord, that's when I just decide to say screw it and pull out my phone. Literally. Like, I literally just decide to pull out my phone when the supervisor leaves. Because my only time frame is 1:30. 1:30 to, oh yeah, 1:30 to 3 o'clock. That's my only time frame to be on my phone when they leave. No. You can't draw or write anything. They don't allow you to bring your own booklet. Once you're there, you work. You don't get to have fun any other way. And honestly, what I'm thinking about doing is just like getting a little notepad and just drawing. But I don't even want to risk it. Anyways, it is about that time. I don't think I would be able to take that. Well, the only good thing about it is the pay. Like when it's time to get paid, it's pretty good. For this company, they only pay on Fridays, so every Friday you would get something. And because it's weird, they told me I was going to do the 3 to 5 job that they have. But then when I get there, they told me I'm gonna do the graveyard. It's like, what? I'm hearing two different things. And I even asked the agency about that. I'd rather work fast food, graveyard shift. I mean, if you do decide to work at In and Out. One of my coworkers was actually talking about it because In and Out gives you benefits. The pay is actually decent, and yeah. Oh god. Who coming to a fast food restaurant at 2 in the morning? You'll be surprised. Well, anyways, it's about that time. About that time I get ready for work, get my sleep. Thank y'all. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time. So, I will be back. What is today? March 15th. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm thinking of playing a different game than Destiny, because every time I stream Destiny, like, every single time, it just breaks down. So maybe I'll play either Star Wars or Hogwarts Legacy. I could play that again. Brave Souls. I haven't played Brave Souls in a minute. I could also play Gundam Evolution with the Dark Shinobi. I'm not playing Jump Force. I don't even have that game. If it does come out tomorrow, yeah, I'll get on that. But anyways, I'll see y'all. Peace out. And also, before I end, Isaiah, do better. Yamil, definitely do better